everyone! So, we're back on with a part 2 because we pretty much, well, Miriam had to do something. And I had to have dinner, so we kind of just ended it. Now we're going to conclude things. And I checked the enemies, like how many enemies there were, and it seems it's definitely a smaller number than we had last time.
Okay, great. And this will be a reasonable length of video.
Yeah, so it won't be over an hour.
Woohoo!
And I even have a notebook here because there's two things I wrote down. One that I'm going to explain pretty much right now, and the other for the end of it. The first one for right now pretty much has to do with the fight or flight. Pretty much, I saw the video and, of course, Miriam, and pretty much from what I saw, like, we basically, every time I did fight, you did fight. I did fight.
Yeah, we didn't argue about it at all. I'm taking your word for it.
So yeah, we pretty much were doing like the exact same thing. But the whole point of this is we're supposed to have a different number of fight or flights. So pretty much we have to choose by our knowledge. So for you have to pretty much, since you probably don't know much about any of these enemies, you kind of just have to look at the enemy and see what, like actually analyze the enemy for you. Well, I just have to go off what I know from playing the game and fighting the enemies. So, because of that, first, for all these, you'll be saying if you would either do a fight or flight, then I do it. So,
well, I'm going to have to ask you questions. I know what the creature is.
Okay, you can ask me questions.
Yeah, because I don't know very much about these creatures.
Yeah, so part of it, the main part of it for you, will be having to analyze it a lot. So, that would be that. So, on to what we were actually supposed to do. So, we started off on moss. Wait, no, not. I was about to say moss creep, even though it's corpse creeper. But
corpse creeper.
They both have creep in the name. Yeah. Yeah, we have corpse creeper. Now time for some more. Well, now time for the spiders to start out with.
Okay. Spiders.
Okay. What do you have to say about this one from the looks of it?
It's deepling. All right. It looks spiky and it crawls. I can see it's got little legs. Can you tell me what is the relative size of this creature to me? I'm about 5 feet 1 inch tall. I'm 5.
Yeah. So
is this creature to my ankle? Is this creature as big as my toe? Is this creature to my shoulder?
Yeah, remember this though. We're the same size as this knight here that you play as in the game.
So I'm talking about if we're in the world relative to me, how big is that thing?
Oh. Well.
How big is that thing relative to the knight?
I'll say don't really. Oh, relative to the knight, yeah, because it's basically the real us in this world being changed to the same height as the knight. So pretty much.
Right.
The deepling is just a little shorter, so not much of a foe.
Right, so he's almost the same size as me.
And yeah, you could tell that crawls around, which it does, and that's all it does, just crawls around.
Okay, and does it spit acid or anything like that?
Yeah, the only thing that it does is crawl around, nothing else.
Okay, then
guess what?
I might fight with it for a little while, wrestle for fun.
Yeah, I also
How's that?
Fight, so. Okay, we're starting off the same here. And also, last time I had mic to the right of the desk,
Mm-hmm.
you know, near the laptop. And
Oh,
when I watched the video back, you were very loud.
yes. I was
So-
listening to it today, and
Yeah.
it was loud, and you were not. So did you move the mic? Are we going to be
Yeah, I
different?
moved the mic to the other side, the left. So
Wait, we are
you should
figuring
go-
it out. You're
you should
figuring
be a
it
little
out.
quieter.
I love it.
But if you're
That's
not,
awesome.
that just means that you're loud
I
because
should
of
talk
the
more
volume on the
quietly.
computers, not the mic.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just, yeah. But
It's really good
anyways,
problem solving.
on to the Deep Hunter. Okay,
Hmm.
okay. What do you have to say about it on looks?
It doesn't look like it has teeth. It looks a little bit bigger than the other one.
I will say it. From what I know, it probably does have a mouth because of its attack.
Oh, okay.
They just can't really see because it's closed, I guess.
Well, it looks like it might be fun to ride on it. If I could sneak up behind it and then sit on it and let it run me around, then that would be fun. I might fight it just to see if I could find out if I could do that.
I will say this. It does not usually walk on the ground. Usually it's on a wall or the ceiling.
Oh, well, that made it be hard for me to ride it.
Yeah, from what
Hmm. I might skip it. I might run away from this one because I don't know how to fight it.
Yeah, now I think of it. I might do a flight as well because usually the areas that's in, at least the walls and ceilings, are too high for someone like you and me to actually get them. So I'll just.
Okay, so
So I guess
maybe
we'll
we're
just
not
go
even, it doesn't
fly.
even count as running away if we're just like not paying them any mind.
Okay, so far it's one fight and flight for both of us.
Yes.
Little Weaver. Huh.
Hmm.
So, what do you have to say on
Tell me about this one. Well, I need you to tell me some things about it first.
So,
Otherwise, I'll be making
the
up
main
nonsense.
things I'll
Like,
tell about it to you is that it does not walk on the ground, even though it may look like it. Because
all right, so it does
actually
spider
just-
things.
It actually just kind of walks in the air because of its webs. So
Ah.
if you can guess how it spawns. 'Cause
Well,
they kind of
if-
spawn
does
out
it-
of nowhere.
Oh, wow. Whew. I
They
think,
don't really have a main attack, but they
I don't think I can get to it. Can I run away because I can't get to it?
I mean, let's just say it does just, it's only like attack, if you can call it that. It just chases you. It just goes in your direction.
Maybe I would try chasing it back and see if it ran away. That would probably be the extent of the fight. See if I could chase it.
So are you
Then-
going with fight or flight? A little confused. Fight or flight?
I was kind of trying to have it both ways. Let's say fight. I would see if it would let me chase it. I would run up to it, the way it runs up to the people it's attacking.
Yeah, I would probably just. Yeah, I'd probably just attack it in the face because that's the biggest part of the body they can see is pretty easy to hit, from my knowledge. So, I guess we're both going to fight on that one as well. Wow.
All right. Yeah. I don't
the
think we
vat.
have to be
Oh,
different.
No. Okay.
I'm gonna run away from that. That thing is scary.
Well, I think you might be glad that you chose flight because that face is actually not its face. That is like a shield that holds with its two little arm things, whatever they're supposed to be made out of.
Mm-hmm.
I think they use those little bottom parts, like it's actually two parts that they just close together and they can
Oh.
open it when you attack them, or just when you're close enough for a long time, and just slash at you, going forward along with doing that. So,
Hmm.
I guess you might be glad they chose flight,
Yes.
which I'll say.
You're gonna choose that too,
The new flight.
or do you have some secret knowledge?
Oh, that's pretty much it.
Okay.
Constance wants to go out of the room.
Okay.
One
Hi, Constance.
things, rules that they want to add is pretty much if we choose fight or flight, like, you know how last time we were just, like, sometimes if you, like, may chose flight, and then I said some stuff about the enemy and you then choose fight, pretty much now, if whichever one we choose, fight or flight, if we choose, we can't choose the other one after that.
Oh, that's. I like it. Whoa, I like it that we get to have like conversations about it. Conversation part is the fun.
Yeah.
So
pretty much.
I'll be sad if I can't change my mind, but I will accept your limitations.
Yes, because I can tell.
And I'll see how it goes. So see, maybe I might change.
You don't have to. Yeah. Well, we're. Okay, this will be the last one. Deep Nest. It's Nosk.
Oh.
So I'll choose fight for this one. So we're actually going with different things on it because.
Okay. Do you think you can fight that one?
Yes,
with your puny little fists?
Yes, I will go above it and just attack it from the above or the behind.
Oh.
Actually, now you think about
okay.
it does. It can just switch directions of where it's going. So I'll probably just do from above. Just go on top of it and just keep on attacking it until it's defeated. So,
got it.
Nosk? This one where he lures you to its place, you seeing it, thinking it's, pretty much, it makes itself look like you, because it can change, as it says here, mimics the shape of other creatures to lure prey to its lair.
Ooh.
Yeah, so it would probably just take the shape of you and then just do something like this.
I can't see you. So I don't know what something like this is.
So basically, it will just turn into a creature kind of like the one that you're seeing right now.
Do we see? Yeah, it would turn back into itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except the.
Well, I don't know. No, if it's using that kind of subterfuge, if I got lured in, then and suddenly it changed, I might have to fight because I'd already be in tight quarters with it, right? I'd already be in its like little nest.
Yeah. And also, I think you can already guess what one of its attacks are just from looking at this picture for it they have.
Does it lash out with those little mandibles?
Okay.
Is that its head there? That little white part at the front?
Yeah, that is its head. Though it does, just like vessels, it cannot move them.
Oh, those so that doesn't like pinch.
Okay.
I thought those little two parts, down from its face, I thought that was like a biting thing.
Oh, I see your confusion. Because I was about to say, if you got wrong, that pretty much from this picture you can tell that one of the attacks is just chasing you around.
Oh, is the little white thing an upside down knight? It's his head, though.
Pretty much, instead of the arena being like all like flat ground, in the middle it kind of raises the ground a bit. So we'll be on top of that. You'll probably be on the lower part. And then it'll just chase to the end of that area you're in. like to the edge of the arena.
Okay.
Then prey chase back to the top. And also,
Okay.
see that stomach? Yeah.
Yes.
That is the infection, from what I could tell, from its attacks.
Oh.
So, with the infection-related attacks,
I'm scared of that. I want to run away.
I think I know what we're both going for. Flight.
Yeah, I think we're going to end up with the same things most of the time because we're both pretty sensible people.
So,
Yeah.
What I mean is, why not the start? I mean, we do usually change the same answers, even if we're meant to have different.
Yeah, we'll at some other video at some other point we might have
pretty much
disagreements about things and then be able to talk about our disagreements.
The only change I care about is even if it's very small change into numbers, of our fights and flights. I don't care. If there's a change in the numbers, then I'll go with it. I mean, there already is because of stalking the vow. What? I chose fight, and you chose flight. So at least there's a difference. So
there's one difference.
Oh wait, I should probably use the D-pad. All right. I mean, we're on to the shadow creeper. Remember the tick from part 1?
Iggly.
That white thing that was kind of spiky.
Okay.
I can't really
I think we fought the tick.
Oh yeah.
This similar?
Yeah,
You think we could fight this one?
It's basically the same thing. It just takes, I think, 1 or 2 more hits. So it's just the same thing, but a little stronger in health. So we can do it.
Okay. We could do it. With our puny fists.
Lesser Moloch. Okay, there's 3 Molochs here. With the Lesser Moloch, it's... I will say, all 3 of these Molochs have... Well... Either... They'll only... I know the enemies either have 1 or multiple attacks, but all the Molochs have infection-related attacks.
Oh, that orange part?
Yeah.
Ugh.
If you see that orange...
I want to run away from all infection.
Okay. So, if you see orange stuff like that, what looks to be eyes on this lesser Moloch, then it is definitely infection. That's what infection looks like.
Run away! Run away!
So, just like the sword thing we talked about last time, sword equals flight. We'll probably do that with the infection. Sword equals flight. But I have learned that the infection, the only thing that it'll probably do to, us, is mess with our minds.
Oh, but maybe we want to run toward it.
So pretty much,
maybe it will be fun.
If your mind is strong enough,
will it be healing?
Will be able to resist the infection. Now I think of it, I kind of said that too late, didn't I? Because now we're...
we can change that rule about changing our minds.
So I guess because of the permanent choose thing, we probably will have, say something sooner.
I like things to be more flexible, so I would be okay with changing that rule about the permanent choose thing.
Yeah, but
just to let you know.
I think we can still do with the, flight for both of us, since it does have a slash attack if you get too close. So.
Okay.
Yeah. Flight might have still been a good thing to do.
Okay.
So, and to the second one for the Molochs, Moloch.
Moloch.
It only has 1 attack, and it just spits the infection stuff kind of just right at you. Also, now that I think about it, the aspids, and some other stuff that, I said shoot like acid. That acid is the same color as the infection. And I will say,
Was it the same?
Infection only messes with your mind if you probably give it long enough. So,
All right.
we probably just want to stay just a little away from the. Shouldn't I think about it? You can't really tell where the infection is gonna go around the Mallard, so. I know what I'm doing. Flight.
All right.
What will you do?
Yeah. Well, I'm a little curious about the infection stuff and how it messes with the mind. Like, how dangerous is that?
Well,
Because
pretty much.
it does look like I could just roll this one over. Like, I could get my fingers under it and just flip it over.
So pretty much.
But I want to sort of know what then my experience might be after that.
So pretty much, from what I've seen from dialogue of, Dreamnail dialogue of enemies or just people in general that are infected, usually they say something about light. So it seems like after you're infected, pretty much that infection takes over you. You're pretty much dead if the infection actually takes over you, of course. And pretty much all you can see for the rest of pretty much eternity is just light.
Oh, so it might like change my vision for the rest of my life.
Yeah, and you'll probably be.
All right, then I'm gonna run away. I'm not gonna risk changing my vision for the rest of my life.
Over you, so
yeah.
You
I'm running away.
Wanna fight it, just like the Hollow Knight does in his fight.
But we don't have little swords like the Hollow Knight does. We just have our puny fists.
Yeah. So what the Hollow Knight does is with the infection that he's pulling him, kind of just stabs himself. It doesn't really seem to hurt him.
Oh.
So.
Stabs himself?
I guess you
that
might
probably hurts.
Like wherever the infection is, you might need to impale that part, which from what you can tell, it doesn't really harm him, so it shouldn't harm you.
Like maybe it's like when you get a mosquito bite and you dig your fingernail into it and make an X, dig it in and then dig it in and then it stops itching.
Oh, I didn't know
you have
that
to stab that particular part.
Well,
I'm curious if I could get a costume that had like I think we mentioned that in the other.
Now.
Yeah, that sometimes works. It sometimes works when you just take your fingernail and you make an X.
Yeah, because
you have to push pretty hard to make the X last.
Yeah, because I have a bunch of mosquito bites on me.
Oh.
I have one on my ankle.
Oh, I hate that. That's a terrible place.
Yeah. I have ones on my arm.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll try Xing it.
I think I might have one on my leg, I'm not sure. But I do have a bunch of mosquito bites around those areas, so pretty much almost every time I play outside, I get a mosquito bite. Because they're really active currently in
Yes.
summer, so
Yes.
Not a good thing for me.
I have been on that near where you are, and I know.
So
they're like, you should probably get to see if your mom can get you some repellent. You can the others, you put on sunblock, you put on the mosquito repellent. Probably in the evening there are more mosquitoes.
Yeah.
But back to this Moloch. Moloch.
You almost got it right.
I think in our previous video, we we mentioned that we might be able to fight a creature like that if we were wearing a hazmat suit. So if I had a hazmat
I
suit,
remember
I
you
would
saying
fight
something
that
about that
creature.
with the aspid, which
Yes.
was actually a little, well, admit, it was actually a little funny to me since I've never heard you say something like that.
If I had a hazmat suit, I would fight that creature. But if I don't have a hazmat suit, I would probably run away.
Okay, so I guess we both have to put on hazmat suits for all these infection-related ones. So
let's do it.
Wait, did we already
Personal
say fight or
protection.
flight before? Actually, I don't think we did we? So I guess it's fight for me. I definitely know that, but I don't know if it's for you.
Well, I think if I don't have a hazmat suit, I'm gonna run away.
So yeah,
that's too much goo.
There is plenty of shops around, you know.
I mean, so somewhere in the hollow nest, I might be able to procure a hazmat suit.
Yeah, depending on what.
Now I'm down. Maybe? I'm down. If I have a suit, I'll fight him.
Yeah, maybe if you like have one, because now that I think about it, I don't think things like that are a thing in Hollow Nest. So you'd probably have to buy one and like
bring it in with me.
Yeah. So yeah.
All right. So let's say I have a hazmat suit.
Then, however you go into Hollow Nest, well, in the universe as well, that'll be a difficult task. And then just go in there and put a hazmat suit whenever there's infection-related enemies, which there's a lot of them in the area that these enemies we're seeing are in. So.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
In this area.
We're going to pretend that I'm prepared and I came in with a hazmat suit and I will fight that creature.
Yeah. So, we'll do... So, I'm pretty sure you're going for fight.
Yeah. I'll fight it.
Yeah. Just wanted to make sure. Alright. Brooding Moloch. This one is basically just the lesser Moloch, but worse.
Oh, I'm scared of that. That looks scary.
Yeah. So I'll probably want to do a hazmat suit and... Okay. Wait, what is going on?
You're switching. Why are you switching?
What?
What's happening?
What's happening? I don't even know what's going on because I'm not even doing...
You're pushing the buttons. You're changing the screen.
I'm not even doing anything. Okay, that was unexpected because
Does your dad have a controller in another room?
No. I'm gonna confirm this. Yes, everyone, I am playing on the Switch. Controllers? My Pro controller is the only one.
Okay.
So that means that there's some sort of drift on this controller. Which pretty much, that just means that sometimes it'll do something.
Like the buttons get stuck or something and then keep pushing?
No, I mean that's like sometimes I guess it'll register some movement in like a joystick or the D-pad when they're not even moving at all.
Okay.
Oh, hi.
So we'll just be on alert for that.
Okay.
So I think even if I had a hazmat suit, his feet look sharp.
Yeah,
and
he does.
I want to run away.
He does jump around sometimes, so I mean, he can't jump on you if you're unlucky enough or not moving. So,
What do you choose?
I'll only do fight because the hazmat suit and most of its attacks are just, infection related. So.
Okay.
I mean, when you attack
maybe if I saw you fighting it, I might join you.
Yeah, when
to fight together.
When you attack it, it
Uh-huh.
just slashes at you with one of those little hand things or whatever.
Right,
You're supposed
with
to
his
call
sharp feet.
them. Depending on
I'm scared of those sharp feet.
Not
He's
those sharp
gonna poke
feet,
a hole in my
those,
hazmat suit.
Those bigger ones that look like arms.
Okay.
Like, it'll slash you with one of them depending on what side of it you're on. So it'll just be a lot of, going forward, attacking it, and then going backwards. A lot of that, and avoiding for jumping. So I'll just do a fight and hope I don't get hit from, especially the one.
Because then with the strategy together, I'm not gonna fight it. But if it looks like you're losing, I'm gonna run in and rescue you.
Okay, so I'll do a fight and you'll do.
I'm gonna run away, but I'm not gonna run very far, so I can
you'll
keep
do
an eye on
flight.
you. Yeah,
But
I'll come and get you if
would
you need it.
theoretically do flight if you saw that I was losing. Okay.
I would
Now do we have that?
duck in there.
Oh, light seed.
Oh, can we put that in the salad?
I'm surprised you remembered that.
I love that so much. I will never forget it.
I mean, like I said, we are almost done. I mean, who knows? Maybe.
I like the salad we made because the other thing was a seed of some kind.
Yeah, we saw like a
That's the first
life
one.
seed. Remember? It was.
Yeah.
At the start.
Yeah, it was pretty early on. Then there was a leaf-shaped thing, and then was a mushroom-shaped thing. So we had. Are you?
Yeah.
Your controllers making.
We found the salad. But
Yeah.
also, I'd like to mention.
now we have.
for you and the viewers, of course. Pretty much, when we were recording the last one, in my head, I was remembering the things that I could do on the editing from my laptop that I have. I remember one of them being like, you can put some text onto the screen. But nope, my memory was wrong. That was not there before at all. So I wasn't even able to put anything they wanted. So it seems like it's doing the thing again. I'm trying to
Stop doing the thing, controller.
I'm trying to move right, but did you see it just?
I'm seeing the image. It's flipping around, but I don't know what your fingers are doing or not doing.
Okay, so pretty much.
And even if I was
as
with you and
kinda
looking, I probably wouldn't
As you
know.
kind of just saw, it. Oh, yeah, it was moving left while I was moving it right, so it's just staying in the same place and having a lot of the sounds.
Boop,
As you can
boop,
tell.
boop.
So
All right.
It was just a lot of. Okay, please stop moving that way, controller.
Right. Let's see the next creature. Please,
Me.
controller, let us move to the next creature.
In the first place, yeah. So I think I know what I'm doing. What we're doing.
Yeah, that one's going in the salad.
Yeah, that one's going in the salad. No fight or flight with this one. Infected balloon.
Oh.
Huh. This one kind of just appears in the air and just goes after you very slowly. Just goes into your.
Oh, well then
It's basically.
you can run away from that.
This one, the little weaver,
Uh-huh.
just appears in the air and chases you. Except
Oh.
it's slower. And
Well, the balloon is faster.
and the balloon
I think I could outrun it.
The balloon is slower.
Okay, well, I'm running away from that if it's slow. There's no reason to fight it.
Okay, so you're going flight. Okay.
Yes.
Me choice. I'm only going fight because it doesn't really take too many hits. I could just put on the hazmat suit, hit it enough times, and boom, it's done.
Yeah. I don't need it to be dead. I can just get away from it.
So we're actually doing different.
Yeah. We have
things.
before. I think we have
Again.
3 different ones. We have 3 different.
3 enemies we've separately done. One person does fight and the other does fight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Broken vessel.
Well, it's already broken. Do I need to fight it?
Originally, like when you first go into the arena, he's dead, and the infection pretty much brings him back to life. And
that doesn't sound like an affection.
So yeah.
Brings him back to life?
I would pray only because he wasn't, dead from the infection in the first place.
Okay, he was just passed out, like in a coma or something.
In the original fight, you saw like a bunch of life seeds just go into that little head part you see there, which definitely is a bunch of infection, from what I can tell.
Ew.
And
how does that one move and how does that one attack?
It has a bunch of attacks. So many, I don't really know if I'll get all of them. Because I'm pretty sure if I tried to name all of them, I would probably miss one. So yeah.
Oh, well, that sounds complicated. Fighting him sounds complicated.
That's to probably tell you if you want to fight or flight.
Well, it sounds complicated, so I think for me, I think running away would be the right choice.
Oh yeah, it would. So, next one, boo fly. Oh, this one really just
boo fly.
It just floats in one single spot and does nothing else.
Oh, usually well, if sounds like he's gonna leave me alone.
Yeah, usually it's in a kind of high place. So
and it'll leave me alone. So there's no reason for me to fight it, right? It can just go away. So it's different, a little bit different from like flight. Whoa, I'm not running away scared. It's just there's no need.
Yeah.
There's no need.
It can be fight or flight in different reasons. That's pretty much one of the main parts of fight or flight here. So you'll go flight.
Yeah. I have to say, when we're talking about actual human behavior, fight or flight, those are like responses to some imminent threat, and our bodies take over and do it for us.
That's what the name was based off of.
Yes, I know, but I'm saying when a person is in a fight or flight moment, there's no decision. Their bodies just do it for them. So this is a little bit different when we get to choose.
I would only go.
I like getting to choose
because I would try to find a way to, attack it somehow without, hurting it.
So maybe is there a way of having a net? Or some kind of humane trap?
Yeah, I would probably...
Could trap it?
I'll probably just, defeat it without hurting it in whatever way possible.
Maybe we could offer it the salad.
Yeah, so I'm going to fight and you're going to fight. My fight is not really a fight at all.
Okay.
My fight would be classified as fighting. I don't think it would be, but if you're damaging the enemy, it counts as fight.
Okay.
Primal Aspid. Oh yeah. I have no idea if I mentioned it with the Aspids last time, but yep. That's just the Aspid Hunter, but instead of attacking with one acid blob at you, it does 3 that go in like 3 different directions.
Oh. So there's acid that it spits.
Yeah, it's just Aspid Hunter, but attacks with 3 blobs in different directions instead of only 1.
All right. Well, I have a hazmat suit, and I have my puny fists. I might fight it. I would bop it on the nose and keep it away from me.
Yeah. I will say this though, because I just got reminded of when we were talking about the, what was it? I'm trying to remember the name of this boss. I think it was the Collector. Okay, yeah, that was the name. And I were like, because I was putting the phone to the mic, thinking that you would hear it, because, well, I'm talking through the mic.
Right.
Kind of. And it didn't work because you said you couldn't hear it. So from what I can tell, if that's so, that means that the way that you can hear me is through one of the computers, is not the mic.
Oh, yes.
That would make
The mic is
sense.
picking up.
That would make a lot of sense.
Yeah. Right.
So, I just wanted to cover that up. So, Primal Aspen, what are you going for?
I'm going to fight it. I'm going to bop it on the nose with my puny little fist.
You gonna fight it? Alright.
Yeah.
Glad you will, because a lot of people, when they play this game and fight it, and usually a lot of Hollow Knight YouTubers, when they mention Primal Aspen, like, one YouTuber just said, like, don't go near this thing. Probably because it seems like it was very hard for them to defeat. But not really for me. So.
Okay. Good. Yeah. It looks little.
So you
and
fight because, well, yeah.
Because I think I could bop it on the nose.
Okay, yeah. You could definitely do that. Although
Okay.
I'm only going to flight because it does go away from you when you try to attack it. I mean, it just goes away from you in general. It just stays a certain distance away from you. I mean, you can still do fight, since if you back it up into a corner, okay, just, actually, yeah, that is what I mean, back it up into a corner of the room, then you would have a real chance of attacking it. So, you can go for fight, I'll go for flight.
Okay. But will you stick around, like hide behind a rock or something, and then if I get in trouble, will you come help me and pull me out?
I would help you in any of these instances.
Right. Yeah, because the thing about fighting is you still have the option of flighting. You could like, oh shit, this isn't going to work. You could run away after you start fighting.
Yeah. Okay. So, time for the hopper. Okay, this one. So.
I don't know.
It only does one thing, which. Wait, what was that?
What was what?
I heard a little like. Sounded a little loud. Sounded like it came outside. Or in the game.
I did not hear it. It did not make it through the tubes of the internet.
Through whatever mic the computer is using for me.
Yes, did not make it across the country.
Whatever one that is, it didn't hear it. I wonder
Yeah,
if my
I didn't hear
mic
it.
would pick it up though, because
We'll find out after you watch it.
Yeah, there is that. So. Yeah. Okay, Hopper. It only
Tell me about Hopper.
Okay, Hopper. I can just summon up as fast as I could because doesn't really take too long. Okay.
Okay.
Only does one thing, and it has to do with moving, which from you can tell from the name. It's just can you guess?
Is it hop?
Yep, it does just hop. Hops while going forward, and if it
has so many
wall,
legs.
Yeah, and it does hop a decent height. I can show you with the knight, since it's about a similar size. It kind of just.
Okay. The knight does a fair amount of hopping too.
Yeah, because he can just go like that. Well, us, on the other hand, as humans, we can't really jump as high, can we?
No.
We would only be able to jump like...
You jump up on the bench.
Actually, less than that.
Mm-hmm.
Or either less than that or the same amount. So, not really much jumping for us. I mean,
So,
when you attack it, it does go away a bit because knockback is a thing. So, I'm going with fight. What will you be going for?
well, I think I'll fight it with you because it doesn't look very big or scary.
Well, you can't say the same thing about the Great Hopper.
Oh, you cannot. That looks bigger and scarier. It looks like it's got knife for feet.
I will say that transition might be the best one I've done so far.
Yep, that's true. That was good. That was a good segue.
Yeah, to the Great Hopper, which basically is the same thing but even bigger, and well, it goes very high. It jumps higher than the knight can even jump. So, and he doesn't really go too far forward when he jumps. So you'll probably be crushed.
I will run away.
Me as well, because the music ramps up a little when an enemy is nearby. At least a more harder one, like Great Hopper. No, more bigger one. You know, that is making a lot of noise usually.
Mm-hmm.
And so, pretty much whenever I come near one, my heart just starts, well, pumping very fast.
So you have all the energy to run away.
Yeah, I probably would be way too scared to do it, so flight.
Yeah.
For that one, we choose the same thing. Oh, it's a grub mimic.
Huh.
Yes, a mimic that literally, assumes the shape of a harmless creature to lure prey. Kind of reminds you of Nos, doesn't it? At least it does for me.
Yes. Yeah.
And
So tell me about this creature. How is it? How is it dangerous?
It takes a couple hits, which I will remind you, couple can mean 2 or 3.
It's our puny fists. Bunk, bunk, bunk.
And
Bunk.
I have the strongest nail in the game, and pretty much it still takes 3 hits to beat one of these guys.
Okay.
And it's basically Nosk, but it doesn't have as many attacks. It only just chases you.
Okay.
Just a little.
It sounds like you have to hit it a lot to hurt it.
You would want to attack it from the above because, well, that's what I do.
Alright, so can we attack it together?
Well, yep, because we basically.
Because if you fight it, I'll fight it with you.
Usually,
But I'm not going to fight it by myself.
Yeah, we can do it together. Fight for the both of us. Well.
Right. Yeah. Ganging up and fighting.
Let's just call that a double fight.
Yeah, a double fight.
And that means both of us fighting it together. Double flight means just both of us running away. Alright. Got that covered?
I think most of the time we fight, we're running away together. But,
Yes.
in double fight, we're helping each other. Like, all the other times we said fight, it was like, I think understood that we were fighting that creature by ourselves.
So let's use... Okay, it's doing it again because I am only touching the mic. At least the little band things.
Alright.
Okay. Okay,
Okay.
you stopped. I'm glad, actually. Okay. Thanks for stopping. So we're on to the hive ones. Hiveling, not much of a big deal. It just flies at you when you get near it.
Okay.
So I know what I'm gonna do. Fight.
Well,
What do you
yes,
think?
y'all fight too, but I think I would fight more playfully, you know? I kind of dance with it. It's not really going to hurt me. There's no reason to fight it. Also, it might be fun.
It can't really bite at all, so.
All right.
When
Play. I'm gonna play
when you
with it.
attack it, it doesn't really seem too mad. So at least you can still do a little play fight
Yeah.
and still defeat.
Can we have a timeout for a minute? Just
Timeout?
want to say that, yeah, just a timeout. I want to check in on the time. We've been at this for almost an hour, so. And I don't know when you're, if you need to,
Oh yeah.
probably eaten dinner already.
Oh yeah, I've already eaten dinner, so.
Yeah. I just want to make sure you don't stay up too late.
Oh yeah, I usually have bedtime at like 10.
Oh, okay. All right.
So
Then let's keep going.
good.
Might have to stop because I haven't, might be getting close to my dinner time, but let's,
Oh.
you can go for
okay.
maybe another 15 minutes.
So another 15 minutes, say?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, I guess it's time for a lightning round since we did it at the end of the last time, and so we gotta do it right now. So basically,
Okay.
we just have to go off of, well, basically my knowledge since you don't really know it.
Yeah, you're going to tell me, and I'm going to make a
For
decision
15
based on what
minutes.
you know.
And there is a good amount of enemies left, so let's just go through this. Alright, Hiveling. Not much of a big deal. Fight for the both of us, and it's a play fight.
Yeah.
Hive Soldier.
Oh, that one looks bigger. I see
but
your
you have to
screen
do
is
that
like
at the lightning
blamming.
round. Can you please not do
Yeah.
that at the lightning round?
It's gonna.
Hive
We'll
Soldier.
just have
This
to.
one basically has a stinger, but it's
Mm.
instead the stinger replaces its face when it attacks. So absolutely no.
Oh.
Flight.
Let's run away from that.
Can you stop? So
But
flight. Hive Guardian.
that one looks even
Flight because
faster.
It does twice as much damage.
I'm running away.
Yep, flight for both of us.
I don't need you to tell me very much about that one.
Okay. Flight because it spawns a lot of hivelings and we don't want to be hoarding.
Okay.
So
I'm running away too.
we both learned this. Sword equals
Yes.
flight.
Run away.
Oh.
Well, that's a
Wait.
cute little spiny husk.
Yeah,
Did he go in the
but-
salad?
Yeah.
Do you think he's edible?
We don't have to get out all the spikes though because he shoots them. So.
Oh.
I mean, we can
Maybe
still
he's
put him
not
in
gonna be good in a salad.
Salad, I guess. Ludo.
Okay.
This one kind of just jumps around, not much of a problem. Fight.
All right, we'll
Mantis
fight it.
Petra. This one kind of just shoots a little like. I don't really know what to call it, but oh wait, we're onto the Colosseum one soon, so we're pretty much at the end here. So I'm just gonna go flight, I guess.
Okay, hey, I'm noticing something up in the left-hand corner
Oh yeah,
of,
that's
of your screen.
yeah
That,
for my parents. That's usually just used to tell like how long I've been playing on the Switch, even though I've started to play a little less of the Switch lately, but still play on it because been playing ahead in time. All right, let's continue with the lightning
All right.
round. So we did flatten that. Mantis Trader, that one. Well, I'll do flight.
that's kind of scary looking.
If its attacks being pretty quick. Trader Lord is just the same thing, but with 2 attacks, and it's bigger. Nope, that's an absolutely flight.
We're gonna run away,
Okay.
yeah. That's
Sharp
pretty.
Balder,
Look at that sharp balder.
yeah, it's just the Balder, but just a little sharper. I'm pretty sure we can do it. Like,
Okay, let's
attack him
fight it.
before he rolls up. So,
Mhm.
fight. Armored Squid, it's just a squid, but takes a little bit more hits. Yep, that's a fight.
All right, with our
That
puny
one,
little fists.
If we choose the obel, we should probably choose this one. It's basically the same thing, but a little stronger in health. Oblobble, it's actually supposed to be 2 together,
Oh,
and pretty much, like, they just spit that acid, like, infection stuff in random directions. So that's a no-go.
okay, but we do have our hazmat suits, so maybe we could.
Yeah, we're just going a bit
All right.
slower for this lightning round.
We're gonna go
compared
faster.
to the
That's
other one,
where
but we should still go faster.
someone has a sword.
Shielded fool. A sword mean.
Run away.
Sword equals flight. I forgot to say equal instead of means.
Means. Yeah.
Oh, those are basically just little thing. They kind of just. Yeah, I kind of just throw them in the air and spin.
Oh, they're
And
like
even the flight.
no,
Actually,
like
we can't because we don't have a sword. So flight.
okay. Let's run away.
Plus, I can easily
Run away.
counter you. Winged fool. Sword equals flight. No.
Run away.
Sword
away.
equals flight. We've already said that. So
That's
flight
Loodle.
for sort of ones.
Are those
That's
his feet
Loodle.
or are those
That's
swords?
just a Loodle, but worse. No.
Okay. We should run
For
away.
Looker, this one, the first time I tried to fight it, I died. So no.
Let's run away.
So only fight because his sword literally cannot like hurt you at all.
Okay. So and also he looks very depressed.
I mean, no, he's not really at all. He's
Okay.
just very angry at you for most of the game. But I mean,
Oh.
he literally just tries to fight you. If his sword did damage, it would be a little worse. But also go fight because well.
Okay. So we can fight that one. Ooh, I like the look of that one.
Okay,
That one looks
now
like.
we're going for the Dreamers. 0. He literally just shoots swords at you.
Oh, those are swords are scary.
Yeah, and if you're down to enough, he gains 4. Absolutely no. Elder Who, he like shoots springs onto the ground.
Elder Who?
I think that's what they're supposed to be, but no, they go
Okay.
way too fast. No, Marmu, you just roll up into a ball and just shoot right at you. He shoots, just goes right at you. So nope.
Right.
No eyes? Absolutely not.
Okay, we're
Come on,
gonna run
look-
away from
Look at
that.
that little dreamer description at the bottom. Of course, well, yeah, absolutely not.
Right.
Galleon? No, he just
I don't want to. I don't want to fight
has
that one.
axes
He's
that
scary
just
looking.
go at you. Wait, hold on. Okay, Markov? Absolutely not. His shields.
Right, we're running away from all these dreamers.
His shields to just. Yeah, I guess a flight for all the dreamers.
Yeah, run away.
King
Now what's that?
mold. I mean, if you attack it, I guess the game counts that as a death. So I guess because all I have to do is just hit it hard enough, and I guess the world will count it as a death. King's mold. Oh, wait, wing mold. King mold. Okay.
King's
This one
mold.
has a sword-like
Mold.
thing, which as we
Oh.
learned, sword
I would
equals
prefer to
flight,
run away.
So I don't think we're doing that one. Okay, we're just look at that little
Oh,
list.
sibling.
We're at the end. Sibling.
Okay.
That's just one of your siblings. No, I don't want to fight one of my siblings.
Yeah, I don't want to. I already had a lot of
I'm
experience with
ashamed of
fighting
my
with my sibling.
siblings. A dead one, that is. Pretty much, that's what those are. Dead siblings.
Oh, that's
Void
terrible.
tendrils. You can't even damage them at all. So no.
All right. Well, let's run away from that because if we can't hurt them,
Hornet.
it's got a sword.
Surprised you're at the end, but you're pretty. I mean, you're the protector of wholeness runes. Of course, you're gonna be pretty hard to, defeat. So no.
Yeah.
And plus, you are the sister of the knight.
Ah.
Mention that. Last one, shade. That's basically just a shade that looks like you. So
A little ghost.
I'm
That's
fine
my
with it
mirror.
because it'll give me my money back.
Oh. So we should fight that one.
Yeah, I
What you
fight.
said?
I said fight.
Right. Okay, let's fight that one.
Okay.
Even though it's kind of a ghost.
So we have done fight or flight for all of the enemies in this game. So
All right.
remember, there's 2 things on the notebook. Time to get to the second one, which has to do with the commons.
Okay, what is that?
And it will have to do something with you as well.
Okay.
So let's
What's the story?
go in here so I can demonstrate it easier. So what I wrote in here is pretty much, it's supposed to be like an award thing that people can get with the comments.
An award?
Well, like not actually giving them a role and award in real life.
Uh-huh.
Not actually giving them an award in real life, but
Mm-hmm.
pretty much I'll just say, oh, this person got the award. Not actually gonna get
Okay.
anything, but at least
Yeah. Just we acknowledge them.
Yeah. So
Right. How do people
so pretty
try
much
to get this award?
So pretty much whenever you were able to comment, you guys, pretty much I'll take 3 of the comments from the comment section and I'll text the 3 of them to Miriam. And pretty much because the Miriam Approved Award, as you can tell by the name, is supposed to go to the best one. Of course, out of the 3,
All right.
let's say these are the comments. These 3 bosses. And she chooses this one as the worst. And we're not trying to throw shade on you or anything, like make you feel bad. We're just saying, like, well, compared to the other ones, it's
So,
no.
I will. So you will see all the
really
comments.
Doesn't
Like, I'm trying to
matter
figure
if
this
it's-
out.
If it's a bad one to Miriam, it can still be good to me. That's pretty much all that matters. Don't worry if it's bad to me.
Right. So people will comment, and they're trying to comment in such a way that I will like it the best.
You guys can comment whatever you'd like, as long as it's not.
But if they want the
inappropriate, of
prize,
course.
they have to comment the way I would like it the best.
Yes, if you're.
I like
if you're trying
cleverness.
to go for the Miriam Approved Award, I guess
Mhm.
you'd be wanting to, yeah, and just.
You want
know-
to be clever.
I-
You might want to make a joke about salads.
Yeah.
And straight up complimenting me will not work.
Yeah, complimenting will not count because, well, come on. Why would
No
you-
flattery.
Yes, that will not count. Close. So,
Right.
yeah, pretty much, let's say out of these 3 comments, she says this one is the worst out of the 3. Then it's only
I
down
probably
to the
would-
last 2.
Yeah.
Now
So
she
that
has-
sounds like I rank them, and I say
Yeah,
this one is
pretty
number
much-
3.
It's pretty much just ranking.
This one is number
Then,
2,
as
and this
the
one is number
last
1.
2, you would guess, or not guess, what do you mean by that? Pretty much, you say, like, which one to you is, like, the worst out of the 2? Let's say it's this one. I'm only saying these 2 are worse only because I had a hard time with their ascended versions.
Yeah, I had to tell you, Matt, I probably use different language than you. I probably would just rank them from bottom to top. Like, of these fantastic comments, this is how I would rank them. That I'm not saying this one is the worst of all the 3, even though number 3 out of 3 is the worst of the 3, and everybody knows that. It also, the worst of the 3, like, probably would still be pretty good,
So, yeah.
right?
The
Yeah.
first, so yeah, pretty much whatever day my dad lets you comment on my
Yeah, so this is
videos,
for,
pretty much
we're recording this now, but right
Yeah.
now, no comments are permitted, but later, some comments
yeah.
could be permitted.
I mean, I will mention that, yes, my last video posted on Wednesday when I meant to post it on Tuesday because we recorded it on Monday. So, yeah, that was the thing. I didn't get to post it on Tuesday, then Wednesday, and now we're recording this on Friday, and you're probably gonna be seeing this on Saturday. So,
Okay.
let's say she says this one's the worst. That would mean this better one would get the Miriam Approved Award. Then in the next video would be the newest one, whenever it came out. Pretty much, I would then like
Sorry, I made that clapping noise and distracted you.
Yeah, I'd mention them. So, I would be like, so, pretty much, the one who got the Miriam Approved Award this time was this person. And
Right. They would have bragging rights. That's what they would have. They would just get to say, Miriam liked my comment the best of all the comments. You know what I kind of like about this?
Yeah,
It reminds me
it's supposed to make
because you're
people
choosing
feel
3
good.
out of a whole lot. Like a long time ago, some friends of mine went on a road trip and they went across the country and back in a car.
Yeah.
And they developed a system of how to choose music. The one person, usually the person that was not driving, would look at all of the cassette tapes that they had and would choose 3. And then the other person would choose which one they wanted to listen out of those 3. And that way, both of them liked the music that they were playing right then. So it seems like you're going to see all of the comments. And you're going to choose 3 that you think are pretty good. And then I'll choose the one of the 3 and then we both get to like them.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of groovy.
If you want to know if you might have your comment in the top 3, then just
Gotta make a comment.
Then just know that if I badge your comment with the little badge with the heart thing I can add, pretty much that will mean that you have a good chance of
You're in the
being
running.
top 3.
Sweet.
So yeah. That'll be the thing for all of you. The Miriam Approved Award. I'll probably make a little cutout of an award thing, so I'll probably do that at some point. Because I guess
Sweet.
I like making cutouts. So that will be all we're doing for this vid.
Excellent. This was super fun, Matt.
Yep. I think I know what we might be doing for next week. But
Okay.
that'll of course be up to me to decide. And
Yep, you decide, and I come along for the ride.
do the sub special, because how the sub specials will work from what I'm planning is each one will have a part 1 and 2, just like this mini series had. Pretty much part 1 I'll probably most likely be playing something. That's been a game I've been playing for a long while. And then the next part will be me changing the little icon. And I've shown Miriam what the icon I'm playing to be is. So I hope you guys are all excited for that.
I'm excited.
Watching this, which a lot of these whole month videos have been getting 2 or 3 views. So I know it's usually my parents and Miriam usually. So of course it's mainly gonna be you 3, but that's how it is for now.
Do you text the link to other people? Do you text the link to Ashley and Jacob?
Yeah, maybe.
Do it.
I don't have Jacob's phone number though.
Well, Ashley will be able to show him.
Oh, and if you guys don't know what these people are, Ashley is my aunt, and Jacob is my cousin. Basically the kid of Ashley, of course.
Yep. Right. All right, baby. I'm getting hungry.
All right. So.
Gotta wrap it up.
So. Bye.
Bye.
How do I end the call? Oh, there. Bye.
There we go.
Alright. Now that we've not called her, I'll basically now be showing you guys because I'm pretty sure she'll watch this. Now, I'm planning for the first part of the subspecial to be me trying to do all of these without any charms. So let me put them off, or take them off right now. No charms at all. And for part 2, I'll be changing the little icon to a special thing with me as a character I've made, Cocky, a little Gouda, which you've seen a couple times on the channel, and Miriam, of course, and she will be just my main friend for these multiple people activities revolving around Hollow Knight. So I'm kind of just hoping my channel just blows up randomly. That's what I've been doing for Hollow Month, pretty much. Let's see. I started this at 8, and now it's 9:15. So it's been going on for over an hour. Not what I expected. I thought it'd be shorter. But that's just what I have to say by myself. So, bye everyone. Bye.